So last time we talked, Gwyneth Westwood, the founder of My Not So Berry Challenge, went to work while her daughter and our heir, Rosalie attended her first day of high school and went out to the bluffs with her friends Santos, Royal and Jaquan, getting flirtatious with Jaquan. But did Rosalie mess up big time. She was out with her friends all night, literally all night. She is screwed. She headed for home after finding out that she developed a crush on Jaquan and that he has the determined trait, cool. Now get your ass home, girl. Gwyneth was pissed, burnt out, and waiting for Rosalie outside, but Rosalie blew it off as if it were nothing. I mean, she made it home, right? She wasn't doing medications or drinking, and she wasn't even that far from home. That's all that matters, right? But no, that wasn't all that mattered. Gwyneth was up all night worried sick about her, trying to get a hold of her, just because she's a teen. That didn't mean she could now do whatever she wanted. She's still a child under her roof and needed to be responsible. Though Gwyneth knew that this was partially her fault, she had never made a curfew for Rosalie. Well, that was about to change. Rosalie's curfew was now 11 o'clock after this weekend, because for the rest of the weekend, she was grounded. Rosalie was beyond angry. Bella, why are you trying to make me hate you even more? And Joseph, why aren't you doing a goddamn thing about it? Gwyneth went ahead and set the curfew on the family bulletin board while hot-headed Rosalie lashed out at her younger sister for making a mess on the floor, forcing her to clean it up. As you should, Rosie, as you should. Our heir then went to her best friend and father Joseph to vent about Gwyneth, but to Rosalie's surprise, Joseph completely agreed with Gwyneth and didn't want to hear Rosalie's complaints. He told her that her mother was right, but he also knew where Rosalie was coming from. She's a teenager now, doing typical teen things, but if she wants to stay out all night, the least she could do was answer her phone and let her parents know where she was. Rosalie saw her daddy's point. Okay, she would follow the rules. She didn't want her daddy to stress about her and fall into his old habits. Speaking of old habits, Sarah, if you don't just shut up and collect that child support. Who is this and why are they talking to a child? Wait. Finley, is that fucking Finley? Oh goodness no, you need a trip to Cass now, and Jaquan's here. This must be the Rosalie effect. Our heir had missed her best friend so much, despite him looking hideous. She gave him a hug and celebrated his birthday with a confetti cannon. Jaquan, why are you in the house? He's already obsessed with her. This is why you don't give ugly guys a chance. As Rosalie and Finley caught up, Basement Bitch II reached level 3 fitness skills. This is kind of concerning. Is she trying to beef up to defeat Gwyneth? Bella, not again. I'm ready to give Tanisha full custody. The two redhead besties wished each other a happy birthday, all while Joseph was giving Finley the death stare. He should be the least of your concerns considering what Rosalie was doing with Jaquan just a few hours ago. Not him laughing at how ugly Finley is. No, but we really got to give him a makeover. Rosalie and Finley continued catching up outside her front door while Joseph went to work at his Magnolia Promenade restaurant. It was a slow morning, so he and his baby mama, Sarah Scott, caught up and talked about their daughter Tessa. Sarah told Joseph that she was doing great. She had reached so many milestones in such a short amount of time and was growing every single day. And still, Simon didn't suspect a thing. Joseph was glad to hear that everything was working out, and they agreed that Joseph could visit Tessa tomorrow in the afternoon. Things started to pick up, so he actually got to working, but he didn't stay for long. He'd already talked with his boss about leaving early for the day. His family had plans to attend Mount Komorebi's festival of snow. Rosalie was still grounded, but was allowed to attend since they were going together as a family. Rosalie didn't care if she was grounded. She loved spending time with her family and witnessing her mom and daddy in love. It's all she'd wished for since she was a child. They headed over to the festival area and Gwyneth, looking fabulous, went to Yamachin and asked for a selfie. Rosalie and her bestie/father Joseph were partaking in a friendly snowball fight. And when I say friendly, I mean aggressive. That was so satisfying to see. I know that felt so good for her traumatized ass. Bella was being a menace while Gwyneth went ahead and tried rock climbing. rock climbing, in those boots, in that outfit, literally why? If you die from this girl, I will never forgive you. Bella played by herself in the snow while Joseph and our heir got busy building a snowman as the festival fireworks lit up the sky. Despite being grounded, Rosalie was having so much fun, spending quality time with her daddy, and seeing his eyes glimmer bright with sobriety filled her heart with joy. And seeing her parents practically swallow one another shamelessly in public made it so much better. Bella wasn't feeling it though. OMAO. After watching her parents make out, the family decided to give snowboarding a try. Gwyneth went down first, knowing she looked damn good as she went down the mountain, feeling the stress of burnout melting away by the snow's cool breeze. Or not. What a shame. She was doing so well. Little daredevil Bella headed down next, followed by our heir. Unfortunately for Bella, she ate shit. That's what you get for being so kick-and-bite happy as a toddler. Rosalie, however, stopped herself with ease, sober and doesn't fall. Autumn certainly can't relate. Bella knocked out her tooth after riding down the mountain. See what you get for biting people. Before heading back home, Rosalie took some selfies with both of her parents, wanting to capture this moment with them forever. And right as they were about to head home to Windenburg, Gwyneth was approached by a man with a gun. Oh my god, what the hell is happening?